Hey everybody at ZeldaSpeedRuns, welcome back to the Wind Waker Randomizer Spoiler Log Tournament. We're back with round 2, GobbityBobbity versus DeanMachine. Today I am not your restreamer, actually George is, but Boomer CFG wanted me to do the intro for some reasons. I don't know, it's the same guy who lost to Tuba Man today, so I'll just hand it over to him.
Hey, Pogi. It's because we love you, but thanks for that amazing intro. This is going to be a very good race. I think both of these runners are really good. We'll see what happens. This seed is also something really special.
Yeah,
we have 8 entrances that are non-dungeon entrances that are required. So there's going to be a lot of overworld routing, a lot of going between islands, trying to figure out the best order to get items in.
Yeah, it's pretty. There's a lot of different stuff you can do in the beginning, but I think it sort of narrows down at one point to where you kind of have to. There's one item, and I don't know if I want to say just yet what it is, but it's gonna kind of lock everything sort of behind it in a sense, or at least not everything, but the seed will narrow down to this one particular thing. I think at least before a lot of other interesting things can happen.
Gobbity a little slow in the file name.
Yeah.
Losing the race already.
Not
good.
Actually. You don't want to start off behind them. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be starting any second now.
At the very least, it's going to be a complicated seed. I don't know how long it's going to be. But I think Tower of the Gods and Forbidden Woods are 2 of the simplest dungeons. So the fact that we're getting the other 4 plus so much overworld.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely gives off the feeling of it would be kind of slow.
At least we don't have Tingle statues required.
Mm-hmm.
Because Tingle or Ankle drops a high repair. Now, I love the bait bag, but not that much. So we already see a different route here. Dean is gonna grab the Wind Shrine, which is gonna get him bombs. Is Gobbity doing door cancel?
It looks like Gobbity is gonna do the door cancel.
Yeah, so we did discuss this before the race, and the only thing that Lenzo has to offer with the door cancel is a bottle. Mm-hmm. Now, there are 4 different bottles throughout the game. One of them is in Wind Temple. That's kind of quick to get, but if you get the bottle early, then you can also do Grandma earlier and then save a trip to Outset. So that's what I think Gobbity is going to end up doing later on, just based on our conversation.
Yeah, like half of the items you need for Wind Temple are on Outset, so you could potentially save yourself a trip there.
This is one of those cases where you're losing time to get the item, because this is definitely going to be slower than that chest behind Stonehead bottle, but because you have the freedom to get it now, it's just going to speed up time, or it's like speed up your routing by giving you that flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
Dean, meanwhile, doing a super swim.
Is he going back to Eastern now that he has bombs? That would be my guess. That looks like it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's true. Both of these runners really like to do super swims, so I'm wondering what's the over-under on the number of super swims we see.
This is honestly a great seed for that, though.
True.
Just because of the overworld having so much.
Yeah, and it's all none of them are really that close to each other.
Yeah, that's the other thing about like freedom for routing. If you can just swim across the whole ocean, it doesn't matter whether you're saving warps or exactly like which islands are close to each other.
True.
You can just go anywhere.
Interesting that I saw Dean get the bomb mail there. Getting a sword early is cool, although I had mine kind of set up when I did sort of like a mock route, like a half of one kind of while waiting. And I actually was able to get all the mail at the same time and only talk to the post box once.
One thing you're going to notice is that Gobbity is farming rupees. Rupees are actually super important in this seed. They will need the rupees to do the Zunari trading quest. And that's going to lead to a bow upgrade. And that bow is necessary to do Dragon Roost Cavern fast. So that's like the reason for prioritizing rupees early on.
True. Although potentially there is an alternative, but I don't know if we'll see that. Because that was kind of the way I was thinking, but because there's obviously there's 3 bows, and with this seed, with Dragon Roost, you don't want to, you kind of want to have a bow in there because you can skip a lot of the stuff, and having a bow makes it super fast. But we'll see which bow that our runners choose to go to. Is Dean going to do the Lenzo door cancel but not blind?
Oh yeah, Gobbity also needed rupees for Beetle's item, which is the hook shot. So yeah, that's even more rupees.
True. And we also have to mail a letter, which is going to have be even more rupees. Oh, is this going to be another swim? I bet it's to Easton.
Yeah, smart to get the rupee there. It does seem like both runners so far are doing similar routes, except in the opposite order. Which is going to happen a lot. It doesn't really matter in a lot of cases the order that you do certain things in.
True.
Because it's really about like what the dependencies are.
Yeah, true. This seed has kind of a lot of openness at the beginning, so you'll see them do a lot of the same things, but like you said, not necessarily in the same order.
Now you might be wondering who's ahead. I have no idea. We're 5 minutes in. It's gonna be a long race.
Yeah. Snacks wants to know who's a dead. Yikes.
Yeah. Don't know about that one.
Yeah. Nobody's died yet, fortunately. There's another pearl. The pearls are required if you couldn't guess that yet. Already. No tingle statues, but we do need pearls. So.
Yeah, but they do just lead to Bird's Peak Rock, which is a bit
for
smaller than Tower of the Gods would normally be.
True.
But Bird's Peak does have the delivery bag, and the delivery bag is going to be required for Zunari, which is going to lead to that bow. So you're going to see a lot of trips to Great Fish and Windfall early on.
Yeah, actually that delivery bag eventually leads to another bow too, behind the letter. One of the letters we have to mail. So, very critical delivery bag.
I'd suggest getting a VR headset and then having one stream in one eye and the other stream in the other eye. And then if they're in sync, you'll see the game in 3D.
It's a really good idea. Looks like Dean is going to Diamond Step. think a lot of people are going to like what we see in there. The community's favorite cave.
Oh yeah. So I'm curious right now whether Gobbity will choose to grab the Cabana Dude. Because that is in here, along with the mirror shield. I'd have to assume... Okay.
Looks like not. Because given that the delivery bag is required, and I think the check that's in the...
Oh, it's just nothing. Okay, never mind. I totally forgot that.
I think you probably mixed up that we need the Cabana actual cave, not the entrance. Yeah.
Well, no, honestly, I just didn't look at the spoiler log.
Wait, have you just been guessing all these things and getting them right this whole time?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie.
Where's Gobbity going?
Boating course, maybe? Looks like?
Yeah, seems like it. Cabana is interesting in this seed, though. Not the entrance, but the cave itself, because that's on Stone Watcher.
Yeah.
And the power bracelets are in Dragon Roost. And obviously, if you're trying to get a bow before Dragon Roost, that means you're going to be doing Cabana pretty late.
Yeah. Yeah, because the Cabana has the third and final bow.
Yeah.
And I guess it's also worth noting that to kind of complete this sort of like picture, the Dragon Roost is at Needle Rock, so fire and ice arrows are definitely pretty nice to be able to get in there. But there is a way. There is a way. Dean had a really good bomb island there.
You might be wondering, why didn't Gobbity route in the leaf before Angular?
It's a very good question. It seems like it's not a very smart play, honestly. Oh, wait. I was just joking. I knew that was there.
Did what?
Is this a storage spot to do a super
I was
swim?
wondering whether Gobbity was gonna suddenly try to get 15 blue chew jelly.
What's on blue chew jelly? Is it
But
the
no.
Tingle Tuner? No. Yeah, that was
The
confusing.
Tingle Tuner is actually unbanned in this race. However, it's kind of deep inside Wind Temple, and I really don't see the need to get it when Power of the Gods isn't in Logic, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where are we heading to now with this super storm? I couldn't tell. Oh, is that Bomb Island?
Gobbity had some really smart pauses there. Forest Haven will very likely sploosh you if you go in too fast.
Mm-hmm.
So that pause made the super swim significantly faster than it could have been otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is Dean at Bomb Island too? Did the Bomb Island cave and just couldn't get enough. Went to the real Bomb Island. You don't get to see this strat too often in Diamond Step here.
Yeah, you'd only really do this if you're trying to get to this chest instead of the other one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dean's gonna do it too.
Pogi, I think we discussed which items to change on the tracker to get spoiler log to work. And we decided, like, you know, the wallet's something we can get rid of because it's on the screen. And I think all of us just completely forgot how useless the bait bag is.
I think you said you wanted the bait bag in there so that way you could show that nobody would ever actually get
That
it.
wasn't serious. That's the reason now that it's still there. Like, yeah.
I think that it being there is still pretty funny.
Yeah, that's fine. The bait bag's never hard required, though. There's not a single check in the game that requires it for these settings. Even Bird's Peak, you can store a chest, and runners have done that in this tournament.
Yeah, there are multiple, or at least 2 different alternate strats.
Yeah, the storing the platform.
Mm-hmm. We're getting to the part here, at least on Gobbity's side, where if he ends up going where I think he's going to go, we're going to see sort of the sort of annoyingness that is getting into DRC because of everything else you have to do. Oh, I wonder what Dean seemed like he wanted to have storage there for something, or yeah, that is unfortunate.
Gobbity's probably gonna go to Diamond Step after this, right? To get to Bomb Island?
I think so. I think Gobbity seems like he might be doing kind of what we were talking about before. We're doing, trying to do Outset all in one trip, maybe.
So DRC is on Needle Rock.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm assuming Gobbity's not gonna go there right away because no bow upgrade yet.
Yeah. This unfortunate loss of storage here for Dean is really, really unfortunate because this without is really slow. Also hurts. Okay.
Which platform is Dean at? Also, where's he trying to go?
I think he's trying to get chest.
Oh boy.
Ooh, that's
rough. Not good.
That is rough. Dang, that Mafia was giving Gobbity a pretty hard time there too.
Yeah, just about 5 more hits and he would have died too.
Yeah. The cursed platform. See, my sort of like medium level brain strat for this is I think what Gobbity's going to do, which is after getting the delivery bag, you go to Outset, and then you do all the stuff you need on Outset, and then you can go to Diamond Step, get the letter from the Bomb Island inside Diamond Step, and then you can go to Windfall, start the Zunari sequence, and get the bow upgrade, and then you can go to DRC.
Do you think it's worth it to also just go to Great Fish and then back to Windfall to get the second bow upgrade?
It could be. Although then,
so you don't have to quick spin.
That's possible, but yeah, I don't know. It's tough because you have to go to Great Fish again. Anyway, because of Cabana. Well, I mean the Cabana Labyrinth is in the Stonewatcher, which the closest island to that is Great Fish. Although maybe these runners will just super swim to it from somewhere else. So it might be better to do it that way. Dean's gonna try and hook shot up to this chest here.
Yeah, and what's in that chest is the Wind God Zarya, so I have no idea why Dean's... No, I'm just kidding. That's actually the item in there, but there is also a shard inside the cave. And the cool thing about Cliff Plateau is that this top entrance is not randomized. So you can use it to get into the Cliff Plateau cave, no matter where its entrance is.
He's actually not even gonna get the Wind God Zarya, which is...
Yeah, there's
makes
no
sense.
point.
Yeah. It does make sense, but I almost thought for a second he might have accidentally got blown back into the that loading zone.
This routing is kind of nice because the Skullhammer is on DRC mini boss, but the thing is, you will need the Skullhammer anyway to do Forsaken Fortress. And also, all you're getting here is a shard. So I'm not totally sure if this is worth doing over just going into Gale Isle, the entrance, and then getting into the plateau normally.
Yeah, I had it routed in when I went to trade in or turn in Zunari after doing DRC to then just sailing to Gale from Windfall.
Oh, back for the Wind God Zarya? Oh, man.
Maybe he...
Never mind.
Yeah. I guess he wanted to be at Cliff Plateau. Cliff Plateau entrance is blocked.
Interesting. Okay. So that's a strat.
Yeah. That makes more sense.
That explains a lot, actually.
Yeah. So I'm guessing Dean will also be going for the delivery bag after this here. Yeah, the save and quit would have put him up at Gale Isle. I feel bad because I kind of missed a lot of what Gobbity was doing there because I was so perplexed by Dean and what was happening.
I don't think it's anything too complicated. I mean, it's pretty much just the stuff that we talked about with Diamond Step and Bomb Island.
That's true. And it looks like, we are going to... I think Gobbity's
we're just going to see your
plan.
route, pretty much.
It's my plan, dude. This is epic. And then, because you just start Zunari while you're here. It's like...
Oh, then I guess you go to Great Fish, that's what you said, right? Do the Goron and then go to DRC, because it's the same work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty clean.
And then you could do the trading sequence either before or after DRC. It doesn't really matter because you can warp back to Great Fish to sail to the Cabana entrance at Headstone or Stone Watcher. So, and then you could just do Zunari either after that or you do it before you go back to Great Fish. If you trade before going into DRC, or there's a few different ways you can do it that are all would work. I'm not sure which one's faster, but
Making a day here is also gonna skip that cutscene, right? In the bar?
Yes. Yeah, the one where it like pans around to all the
Yeah.
people hanging out there at night.
Yeah, that's extra convenient.
It's kind of weird seeing a bunch of people all hanging out inside of a bar in person. If you go in there, if they would have went in there, you'd see none of them would be wearing masks. So, not good. Not good.
Yeah, this is not a great town in today's times.
There's the bow.
You got the COVID.
This is Wind Waker. I don't understand your Twilight Princess jargon. I guess we'll get to see whose route was faster by whoever enters DRC first, because they've done literally all the same stuff, except Dean got that shard and Cliff Plateau that Gobbity hasn't got. But it's kind of crazy.
I think Dean's route would have made sense if he hadn't died on that platform.
True.
I'm still not sure if it's worth it. I guess like if you do it optimally, then it's fast, but obviously that risk didn't pay off, at least in this run.
Unfortunate. Oh, is this going to be the next Super Swim on Gobbity's side? My guess would be Needle Rock.
You know, Poggy's been missing a lot with the tracking, but I hope at the very least he's tracking in Super Swims.
I think I agree with kind of what Jay is saying there. If you're on Bomb Island, that lookout platform is super free. It's like 2 bokoblins. We're not going to be able to tell who won the bet because we're not all going to remember how many Super Swims there are because there's going to be so many.
Is the over-under on the total for both runners?
I think so. I don't know. I think everyone was betting on the total. So.
Well, at least we got one of those songs.
Yeah.
Dean might have let us down, but Gobbity coming in clutch.
Oh, a shard.
All right, here we go. How many quick spins is this gonna take?
Closest without going over. Okay. Oh, he's getting close. It's getting small. Almost there. Just a couple dozen more quick spins.
It's not a quick spin.
There you go.
Wow.
I actually didn't know you could do that to get in there. I would have
Is
just
that like
kept
38, 39? It was kind of hard to keep count, honestly.
Yeah, I'm bad at math, so. It was 420. That sounds right, actually. That's weird. Small key there. You don't see that too often.
Pretty rare seed.
Seed is blessed. Blessed by the small key. Yeah. Oh, did we forget to give them a Wind Waker randomizer seed? Is this just a vanilla seed?
Whoops.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to fix the bot.
Yeah. I have to redo the race now. Dang. Yeah, the nice thing about getting the bow and doing all that before going into DRC is like literally everything at the beginning part of DRC is worthless. It's just keys and stuff, right? Everything after DRC, the keys, that's where all the good stuff is. It was just unfortunate because to get to the bows, like all 3 bows are like a nightmare to get to. Because of where the pearls are and where the delivery bag is.
But at least those things aren't coming from items that are in DRC. So it could have been worse. It's definitely like an avoidable double dip even if it takes you 27 minutes to get here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely. One of the reasons why I thought about doing the trading for Zunari after DRC was because there's a pretty easy 100 rupee check in DRC, and you could have used that to get all the rupees you needed.
I'm gonna guess that Gobbity knows about that, just because he doesn't. Oh, I guess never mind. Right? Wait, did you want to actually do Needle Rock and then go back to Great Fish?
Yeah, the plan was to go back to Great Fish when I went to go to Cabana, or the Stone Watcher, which
But
has.
never mind. Getting confused.
It's there's too many alternate
I don't know. I just really like the thing where you go to Great Fish and then trade and then just sail directly to Needle Rock. That just seems way too convenient.
Yeah,
Even despite the rupees.
Yeah, it definitely works. I guess I'm not sure if I wasn't paying too much attention to the rupee farming. It would have saved you all the rupee farming done on Windfall. So I'm not sure.
Well, when Gobbity was doing that, that was for Beetle as well. To get the shot early.
Yeah, and I did it the way Dean did it in mine, where I went to Dragon Roost first and got the rupees there. And got the rupees for the hook shot. And then I don't know where he got. I missed where Gobbity and Dean got all these other rupees that they have now. I guess Bird's Peak they got a bunch. That's probably where it was actually, right? Bird's Peak.
Yeah.
That was really clean for Gobbity, killing that moblin. Super fast.
It's a big reason you want that Master Sword early. Gives you double damage, which is just going to speed up every single fight.
Interesting to see the there was also the chest storage strat you could have done too there. Store that chest and leaf down to the loading zone.
Can someone get a video of that, post it in Race Strats and tag Gobbity?
Or you can either, if you need to go to the under the bridge, you can leaf over to that, or you can just void and then it'll take you back to the door where you came in from. So not. Dean finishing up trading here.
Is Dean going to get fire and ice arrows? Seems
It looks like he's going to elect to not quick spin. If only Mongol was here to remind us that if Goma was in any other cave anywhere without a giant rock over her head, she'd be unkillable.
Yeah, those quick spins took a lot longer than I thought. Especially with like 5 or more jump slashes.
Yeah. Quick spin strat is definitely, yeah. Gross is a good word. I like that. Oh. Nice one cycle for Gobbity. Pretty clean. You don't see that happen too often. Dean going to Fire Mountain here.
Which is gonna lead to the polar opposite.
Yeah.
Ice ring for a shard.
So we'll get to see the funny timer thing happen. That's pretty cool.
Do you think if Gobbity accidentally forgot something in Dragon Roost that he would have done the quick spins again?
Probably. I don't know. Or, I don't think he opened the warp pot, so it would have been like, oh, another super swim. Yeah, that would have been, that would have been kind of funny to see, not gonna lie. Yeah, I haven't seen that storage done in a while. Yeah, that's definitely faster than my strat of warping to Great Fish and just sailing here.
Yeah, this super swim is really good. Because it's an island that's not super close to a warp.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of super swims in Rando are like really small just because of how fast the swift sail is and how fast the warp cutscene is.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's a pretty clear win.
Yeah, true. It's also better in like the spoiler log races because you can like route in the you can know, okay, there's not really a good way to get here. Whereas in normal rando, you kind of try and do the islands together, so you kind of just link them and you can sail like one quadrant, one quadrant, one quadrant.
Yeah, exactly.
But in a spoiler log, you might have to go if something's in a bad spot and you need it for something else. Unfortunate.
Jay, I was honestly thinking about it, but I don't know if I can go back to slower cutscenes. Also, to be fair, there are still a lot of optimal super swims.
Mm-hmm.
And spoiler log.
True. I guess we're gonna get to see light arrows here. That's pretty pog. Oh, here we go again.
That's certainly a sword spot that I never knew about.
Oh man. Anytime I see him going someplace that's like, wait a minute. Like, it's gotta be a super swim.
I didn't know that spot because I'm a boomer. I don't know what year it was used in any percent, but I stopped playing in 2015.
Dean decided to not get the big key, so we'll get to see the big key skip on Dean's side. pretty cool. Cool strat. So we'll see Gobbity do it from this end. It looks like he is planning to go out, and I would guess go into the regular Cliff Plateau entrance, the normal one, to get the items there. Oh, I guess not. Never mind, I was wrong. So is it Forsaken Fortress time? Oh, we know what this is going to be then.
Gobbity just threw a Tingle statue, by the way. So if you want to be exact about the tracking, even though it's useless.
So many swims.
Yeah, he'll have it as soon as he leaves the quadrant, because that's how chest storage works on the Great Sea.
Okay, he's got it now. It's kind of like amazing seeing so many super swims. I'm almost
Yeah, it's certainly different.
A loss for words. Here's the big key skip on Dean's side.
I mean, you do save a lot of time if you do like 5 or so super swims. If each of them is going to save you like 10 to 20 seconds, that's enough to win a race sometimes.
Yeah, true. Especially if you have the confidence in your super swimming ability and you know the storage spots and you know you can make the swims.
Getting storage first try helps a lot too.
True.
Yeah. And Gobbity's really good at storage, I think.
Yeah, don't really think I've seen him take more than 1 or 2 tries on pretty much any of these storages, except that really weird one on Needle Rock, but even still, that was like still really fast.
That spot is not fun.
Yeah. The exploding pot. I guess we'll find out how many shards Gobbity has here pretty quick, because there'll be another one on Helmarock, so we'll know for sure. We have a petition for ZSR to add the
Oh, I'd love to see those alerts full screen covering the game. Absolutely.
It'd be unfortunate because whenever Pokies races would get restreamed, it would just be it the whole time. You wouldn't get to see any race. You'd just see that alert. Kind of unfortunate that Gobbity didn't use the soup to double damage Helmer.
Is that Dean's third shard?
I believe so.
Oh god. When two trackers click at the same time.
Yeah.
That time one of them was me. Yeah.
Gobbity does have 4. Rip. Oh, it's time for another swim. So get ready to up the total again.
I know Tuba would disagree with this though, because there is a strat in Forsaken Fortress that's equally fast to the Super Swim.
Mm-hmm. We were talking about that before too. I honestly thought that this seed might be the seed to do that because of the you could get this Bokoblin chest here, get the sword, and then do that leaping across strat. But also, we wouldn't have got to see 2 more super swims to add to the total. Yeah, it's honestly just impressive. Oh, Dean, rip.
Gobbity is now heading to the Earth Temple entrance. That's going to lead to Wind Temple.
Wind Temple has what? Nothing, basically,
Yeah,
except
it's
the
just
shard.
go mode.
Yeah.
It did have a bottle, but that doesn't matter. Because they did both decide to do the Lenzo door cancel.
Yeah, so I guess I'm wondering. My guess would be for I don't know what Gobbity's plan will be. Both the small keys are kind of. I feel like they're about the same. I don't know though. The mini cyclones room and then the break all the floors in the spiked room. So I'm not sure which one would be better. In my mind, I would have done the mini cyclones room and then went down and stored middle of hub room. But because my guess would be having to break all those floors takes a little bit of time, but I don't know, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, I would personally go do the destroy all cracked floors because it seems faster than going all the way through that room.
Yeah.
But that's one of those things that you have to time.
Yeah, if you fall down into it. Yeah. Also, too, I suppose if you, I mean, obviously the breaking all the floors isn't too hard, but if you fall down there, that's kind of rough. And I'm bad, so that kind of thing would definitely happen to me. I wonder if Dean will also go to Ben Woods next, or what the play will be.
Gobbity does have a pretty clear lead here, right?
I think so, yeah.
Also, Dean doesn't have command melody yet.
True.
Well, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah. Did he get it on outset when he did? He's been to outset twice, I think.
That would be kind of weird.
Yeah, because it's only in the Mesa chest. Mesa chest, Tuba.
Yeah, and considering that Great Fairy was required, I mean, it's like kind of right there.
Yeah. Looks like he's gonna go for the small key that you like better, so.
Good.
It's probably the faster one.
So my gut tells me.
Yeah, I mean, and you can just store the chest that's in here too, the other one, so.
Yeah.
Made it look so easy. It's gonna sound bad for me saying that. I mess it up sometimes. Dean going to head to Cabana now.
That's the French vanilla small key, by the way.
So close. That was like the longest this entire seed that it took Gobby to get storage.
I recently got storage on that chest, and then somehow, instead of opening the chest, managed to fall down past the spikes and had to do the bomb boost again. So yeah, it's pretty cursed.
That is unfortunate. I get also too, I suppose, for anybody that's curious, I'm pretty sure that the chest in that kill all floor masters room is, or the floor master, kill all the enemies room is the big key. So that's kind of cool. Oh man, imagine going for that strat and not having a heart attack every single time.
Yeah, I mean, that scares me even watching.
Yeah.
I can't do that while playing the game.
I have to do the jump slash. Too much anxiety.
Back in my day, people lost runs to that strat.
Hey, light arrows for Dean. Nice.
Alright, Gobbity. Oh, that was close.
He should redo the entire Wind Temple.
I think it's worth it.
Can't save that like 20 seconds at the end. You know, that's happened to me before too, where I actually get the storage and I died to multiple gear in the cutscene.
I guess Dean is doing this because he's just gonna go to Wind Temple after this, and it at least doesn't waste a warp. But I think like sailing to Outset does take quite a bit of time.
Yeah, I think too, if my count's right, because Dean warped here to go to Bomb Island, and then warped here again to go, so that would be 3 warps to Outset, if my count was correct. Oh, we're gonna super swim again.
The headstone, maybe?
Looks like it. so many super swims.
I mean, this makes sense. I guess I just don't see the reasoning of doing that over leaving Mesa and then just going to get outside Great Fairy or something like that.
Yeah. Did you roll right past that house anyway when you go up to get the Great Fairy?
Still a really fast super swim though.
True. Yeah. That was really good. Bye, Mulgara. Bye, epic music. Hopefully Gobbity doesn't have what happened to me the other day. Where the boss fight ends and you're standing in the warp and it's like... Oh, nice. Not standing in the warp. That's good.
I think Gobbity, in theory, could have warped to Southern Fairy and gotten the boomerang to save a few frames on this boss fight, but we'll let it slide.
Yeah, that was definitely optimal. I'm definitely inclined to agree. Yeah, I think if my mental count is correct, then I think Gobbity's shards that he's missing is the one in Ice Ring / the Fire Mountain, which has Ice Ring in it, that we saw Dean do. And then there's 2 in Earth Temple.
Yeah, super swim for the fans. Let's go.
Where's this super swim going to go to? Earth Temple's on Angular, so I guess that's where it is.
That's a hard swim if you're going to Angular.
Yeah. Well, here it is. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, this is like really tough because there's not many places here where you can actually land.
Yeah. It's a really small... Oh!
There we go.
Wow. Epic.
That was really good.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty sure that saved time too.
Yeah. That was pretty epic.
Because Angular is another one of those islands where you warp to Forest Haven and then you sail like 1.4 quadrants.
Yeah.
So even with a pretty slow super swim, you're going to save time over that.
Mm-hmm. Really epic correcting too there to line it up just perfectly. It's definitely not that easy. That one, sometimes doing that leaf stride over there kind of freaks me out a little bit because it's like, it looks like your legs are a little bit too low, but sometimes you just end up making it up anyway.
I just did a seed. I guess you did too, where command melody was sort of out of the way and not required because there was no wind temple.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to do that strat with the fear of falling and not being able to do what Gobbity just did.
That is rough.
Yeah, the command melody is a very good backup here.
Yeah.
And they're really only getting it because they needed it for one temple.
Yeah. Curious to see how Gobbity does this. There is a sword on the left side, so... Specifically the chest behind the statues. I had a moment there where I heard the chest storage on Gobbity's side, and I saw Dean like doing the chest. I was like, wait, did Dean store the one chest before going and getting the small key? And I had like just a tiny brain moment. I'm not very good at multitasking. Doing two things at once is hard, like watching a stream and watching another stream. And then talking about it.
At this point, Gobbity just needs those 3 remaining shards in order to beat the game. One of these is going to be in Earth Temple on the boss. Oh, and there's another one in Chest and Third Crypt. So I guess he's going to get those 2 and then just go to Fire Mountain, and then that'll be it.
It seems like it. That's probably what I would have done. And it looks like the strat is going to be to store one of these right side chests to be able to skip all this beginning room stuff here. And then
never seen that skull hammer hit, by the way.
Oh, from the back like that?
Yeah.
I've never actually seen that either. Dean entering Wind Temple. The boss room, I should say. I guess luckily for Gobbity, he's got Command Melody, Mirror Shield, Earth God's Lyric, so could run through this, you know, vanilla if needed. Yeah, I can never, like, L-target Mulgira, because I always end up L-targeting the worms when he's in the air.
I pretty much never go for the L-target there because I don't think it gives you much. You're not going to miss the tongue. And when you do the air snipe, like, the reason you're going to fail it is because the timing's off and not because you missed.
Gobbity opening up the Floor Masters. Interesting.
I mean, yeah, this is just because,
oh, he didn't store
storage.
Oh, okay. Didn't store one of the right side chests then, I'm guessing. I must have missed that. I must have been watching Dean. Oh, the Floor Master, that would be freaking me out. If that was me and that was happening to me there, I probably would be like screaming. Like, please, Floor Master, no. But sounding much more terrified. Oh, Dean's gonna go for the same super swim to Angular. Nice. Let's see if Dean can get it. Oh. Very nice.
Gobbity just voided out because the shard is here, which I guess makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you want to just store this chest.
Or just get the, or just do bomb diving off the chest with chest storage. There you go. That could be fun, right? I know Dean doesn't have the 2 shards in here, but is there another? I can't think of another shard that he has.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's one that Gobbity got that Dean didn't get.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Gobbity went right side and then forgot to store the chest. And that's what we missed.
Okay.
Yeah, just look through the VOD.
Okay.
I think he was going to store it, because that's the only reason that you go there, and then opened it and got a yellow rupee and then was like, huh.
Wait, what am I
Shouldn't have
doing?
done that. And you can just go and store the other chest, but I think at that point he would have had to leave the room, get Medley, go back, and that would have been slower than just getting the floor masters on the right, so.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Dean opening the warp pot. Interesting. So I guess to put it into perspective, Dean will be done after getting everything we've seen Gobbity do here in Earth Temple, and Gobbity just has to finish Valhalla here and then go to Fire Mountain.
I'd have to imagine that Gobbity has a pretty sizable lead here, but the thing is, he did lose a bit of time by going to the right side for no reason.
Yeah.
So maybe that'll help Dean catch up.
Yeah, Dean looking like he's
Although
just
you
gonna...
need to get the chest behind the statues and also third crypt. So it's definitely slower than Earth Temple go mode by a pretty significant margin.
True. And also, if our tracker is accurate here, Dean does not have Earth God's lyrics, so cannot do the breaking the songstone like Gobbity did, so he will have to do the skip to it. Gobbity finishing Earth Temple now, so it's just going to be, like we said, Fire Mountain and then to Hyrule.
Yeah, and that definitely shouldn't take very long. Just a matter of a couple minutes.
Dean fighting the enemies here.
Does Dean know the hookshot strat here?
If
not them.
unsure.
Not sure exactly what his plan's going to be. I guess he could void out in the other room.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to...
That's quite a bit slower.
If you don't hookshot here, you have to go in and you have to kill these enemies, enter and exit the second crypt room, and then void out. Because if you void out now, you're back at that other door and with no way to get through. So, yikes. I think he is realizing that. Yeah, rip. That's unfortunate.
He can void on the other side, right?
Yeah. You don't want to go through that door.
Well, that door would still be fine if you void out in that room.
That's true.
At this point, just void out anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how you void out in the 3-block room.
Can't you just grab the ledge that's on the right? Like right next to the door?
Probably. We're gonna see Gobbity head on into Hyrule now. Is Dean gonna death warp?
Yeah, I think so. Or the start of one. Oh, never mind. That's why you don't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. Oh, no.
I think he can. Alright, he's gonna void out there, so he's gonna be able to.
I'm a bit surprised that Dean, like, knew that you can just void out right there, but didn't try to do it on the other side of the stairs. Because really,
Yeah.
chest storage works the same way on every single ledge, where if you grab it on the right, then you're just going to fall through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I guess now he'll. He can just store that chest, I guess, for go mode. Or, you know, for the go mode through the rest of the dungeon.
Yeah, that is true.
Just remember to do the one that. Yeah, we'll get to tell Dean about the hookshot strat in the interview. That'll be fun.
Yeah, and also the storage strat in Dragon Roost on the mini boss.
Yeah, too. True. Nobody did that.
I will say though, Gobbity played absolutely fantastic in this seed. It seemed like a really long seed, but it's gonna end up being sub 120, so
Yeah,
really
definitely.
clean.
Very impressive. A lot of really good super swims, a lot of really good routing decisions. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're out of opportunities for super swims at this point. Being that Dean will just finish here and go to Hyrule, and
Yeah, and you can't even super swim to Hyrule like in the vanilla game. Oh, it's lucky he had the key there too.
yeah, true. That would have been because what you ideally would have wanted to do if you were doing it that way. You would have wanted to use the light there to open the door to get back to the main room. But yeah, the key was definitely fortunate. Ah, the re-dead, no. Having that small key, though, did save Dean like a little bit of time in that room. That's kind of cool. And you skip having to worry about those floor masters in that one room grabbing you. 'Cause that can be...
Yeah, that's true.
That freaks me out. And they like to throw like those skulls and stuff at you.
I don't know if I've ever gotten grabbed there though. The Wind Temple Floor Master is a lot scarier.
True.
I guess all of them actually.
Is Dean not going to get this shard here?
That's not good. Yeah, there's the chest right there, unopened.
Yikes. Oh, the realization.
Don't go through that door.
Don't go through the door. Don't go through the door.
At this point, I think you have to do the boss and then...
Store a right side chest and go back?
Yeah.
Finishing up PG1 on Gobbity's side. Super swim the pain.
Earth Temple is definitely the most complex dungeon. Just because it's so open, and in spoiler logs, you can have a really weird set of chests that you need to grab.
Mm-hmm.
So unless you know all of the strats and you're really comfortable with all of them, it can be rough sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of the other dungeons are much more linear. I think that's the other one that seems like it's less linear is like Forbidden Woods, because you can do the small key area, the vine maze area, and then the basement area. You can kind of do those in different orders if you want to.
Yeah, and
But
there's
like-
just strats.
True.
in places.
Yeah. And I suppose Wind Temple's a little bit, but I don't know, it feels like not as much, because you kind of have to go through that middle room first to get down to the basement if you need to go to the top.
Yeah.
So. And DRC is like, and DRC and Tanji are both like straight lines.
Although DRC does have the basement area, which you can get to at any point, and also the platform that moves up. Plus,
That's
like,
true.
2 ways to get to the boss. So even though in the vanilla game it's super linear, in Rando it's at least gives you
Yep.
some options.
I guess Tachi then is the most from
Yeah.
like most to least linear. It's like Tachi and DRC, then probably Wind Temple, Forbidden Woods, Earth Temple. Forsaken Fortress that doesn't even really count. You know, it's got like
Barely a
5
dungeon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Puppet Ganon got kind of decimated there.
Ooh,
magic.
I
Oh.
didn't know you could grab that.
No magic, no magic.
Oh,
dude.
this-
Oh no! Oh no! Well, Dean only needs that to happen like 27 more times. Also, I believe for the Dean tracker, he should be at 7 shards and the full Master Sword.
Oh wait, no, he didn't get the shard. The third crypt one.
Right, but he got the Jahala one, didn't he?
True. True.
Now he must have missed
Unless
one
he
somewhere
missed
else.
one.
I can't. I'm pretty sure he.
It's too hard to follow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I cannot
I can't-
talk and try to look at the items at the same time.
Yeah, I can't think of which one he missed because he did Wind Temple, he did Forsaken Fortress, he did Ice Ring and Cliff Plateau.
Gobbity, though, making this about as close as you can make it at this point.
Just don't die. He hasn't checked the grandma mail? Really? It feels like Dean checked mail like so many times. But Well, at least for this, Dean will just have to, open the chest. Won't have to worry about storing it. So. That would make sense. Grandma's the only one I guess I could think of. And that's just probably because the mail timing didn't work out very well for him. It's weird, though. With so many, mail checks that you do in this seed. Ooh, GG's for Gobbity, though.
So with that slash into Ganon's head, Gobbity moves into winners quarterfinals. That's going to guarantee him at least a top 12 spot in this tournament.
Very nice.
Also, he's going against Tanjo next. That's going to be really exciting.
Should be a fun race.
Damn, Tanjo. Don't sell yourself short.
GG's, Gobbity.
Hey, what's up?
Oh my god.
How you feeling?
I was feeling good before I fell off the climb twice now. I was feeling real good.
Oh, you had a pretty decent lead, so you probably could have fallen off a couple more times and been okay.
Okay, cool. Oh my god. I literally can't think right now because of that. I was so sure I was good, but then that happened. I'm not. I swear, if I if I lose because I fell off twice, I'm so mad.
Also, welcome Dean. GG's.
What's up, Dean? GG's.
Yeah, so a few things we wanted to talk about. Okay. First of all, Jay Wist, I'm trying to submit the score, but Chalong's broken. I have nothing I can do about that. But yeah, so there was a count on.
Make sure you're logged in.
Number.
Make sure you're logged in Challenge.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah. Challenge is fun like that. They think you can submit scores when you're not logged in.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, that's happened to me plenty of times myself.
Anyways, yeah, the chat was betting on the number of super swims, and the total count was 11 between the two runners.
Nice.
So that was a lot. Way more than we've seen in any other tourney race.
I even cut a few out.
Also, there's a strat in Dragoner's Cavern with the mini-boss. You can store the chest and clip through the wall and get to the door faster.
Okay.
So I'd recommend learning that in case it ever comes up.
Yeah, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can leaf over, or you can just void out, and it'll take you back to the door that you came from.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then also Earth Temple, the chest behind the statues. You can hookshot to that, Dean.
You can hookshot to that?
Yeah, also the stairs that go up, if you try to grab it on the right side, because I think you grab the left side, then you can void out there.
Yeah, that's the side you want to grab to void out.
If I would have known that, it may have been a tiny bit different.
Yeah, my Earth Temple. You know what? Never mind. We're not talking about Earth Temple. Anyway, moving on. Hey, you guys like 10 rupees? I just missed finishing Savage Labyrinth so much in Japanese that I just thought that maybe I'd just go for an extra 10 for good old sake time. You know what I mean?
So, me and Elijah don't always pay attention while we're commentating these, and we just assumed you were going to store a chest in that room, and then when we looked back and saw you didn't have chest storage, we were both really confused, and I had to
Great
go look
assumption.
through the VOD to figure
Because
that out.
I also assumed that going into that room.
Because I was like, why is he in the Floor Master room? What's going on? Did I miss something? It was funny though.
Well, good. I was. I opened the chest and I'm like, oh my god. Kidding me. But luckily I knew I had EGL from mail, so it's like whatever. I'll just. I don't know. I didn't know what to do at that point, so I just did whatever. But.
Yeah, Earth Temple is such a fun dungeon, but it's really
It's so fun.
it can make your brain hurt though.
Yeah.
Dude, routing the seed made my fucking brain hurt.
Oh, the
Holy,
seal's terrible for route. Oh,
Do you
Dude.
guys like? We were counting before, and it was 8. We counted 8 non-dungeon entrances that were required, and we're pretty sure is like the most we've ever seen by
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
decent margin.
it's
Overworld
insane.
was so hard to route, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I think I came up with the only thing that sucked was Needle Rock because
Yes.
I had the potential. Well, I should have just sailed so I could do the hook shot in.
Mm-hmm.
We could
But,
have needle rock right away, yeah.
Yeah. So
Those 30 non-quick spins, though.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
I couldn't get in.
Really
I
fast.
couldn't get it.
And when I did the route while we were waiting for the restream to start, that's what I did too. So
Yeah, I should have just sailed from Great Fish so I'd have coral, but it's fine. I really didn't want to go get Fire and Ice arrows for it though, because that kind of messes with the route a bit. But because I didn't want to triple dip Windfall. I wanted to do Zunari and then go to Wind Temple, which is what happened. But
yeah, my other thought was doing the just going into DRC like you did, and then if you didn't do the trading sequence, because there was a pretty easy bunch of rupees in DRC you could grab, you could do it. You could get the rupees from there, and then warp back to Great Fish and sail to Stonewatcher, which had Cabana from Great Fish. But that's probably a little bit less good than what you did because the super swim was super fast.
yeah. Oh, I should pull up.
So in terms of future bracket matches, Dean is going to go against the winner of Sizzavolt and Devster in losers top 16, while Gobbity and Tanjo are going to face off later this month, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Those deadlines are going to get really far off in a winner's bracket. So if you keep winning, you don't even have to play this game.
Oh, dude. Oh, I just gotta win.
That's the strat. It makes it sound so easy. Just win. That's it.
Just win. Easy peasy.
Just press the button's forehead.
Yeah.
You
Easy.
just gotta find that perfect button sequence. Just win.
Yeah. What else happened in this seed that just sucked? Besides everything.
All those, the delivery bag, like being locked behind so much stuff,
Oh my god. Yeah.
and then it also having all the bows, because like you definitely wanted a bow to get into Tower of the Gods, even though you could get in without it with the quick
Yeah.
spin stuff. But with shooting down the platform to skip all of that beginning, everything was just so preferable.
Yeah, especially because then it sucked too because you really wanted Leaf as well.
Mhm.
Just so that you could more optimally go around to go to the mini boss. Because
Mhm.
easily you could just go backside with grappling hook,
Mhm.
but then you have to go back to pot room, and I think it's just way faster to go pot room up and then loop around mini boss.
And you're able to, you did, I know Dean skipped it, but you were able to pick up the big key there from the
Yep.
Tingle statue chest. So that was kind of convenient right there along the path.
Yeah, I get that there a lot actually. It's really weird, but it's always there. I don't know why.
Alright, everyone. Looks
Well-
like I'm doing the outro.
Pogi talking again? Ugh.
I know, right? So fucking annoying. Just shut up, Bogey. Anyways, GG's to both. Congratulations, Gobbity.
Thank you.
That was insane. I really enjoyed watching the race itself was pretty fucking amazing. But holy shit, that was solid, dude. That was really solid. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thank you to your commentators, Woofer and Elijah. Thank you as well to George for restreaming this race. Good luck to both on your future races, remaining races on the tournament. Hopefully, we'll go the best for you. Thank you to our tracker Snack. Snack. Thank you for tracker Snacks for helping us track, and I won't thank myself, mostly because I think it's selfish, but secondly because I was like kind of not tracking. So thank you Snacks for double tracking, Kappa, and for Chad to actually track better than me. So I don't know if we got a rate target. I don't know if George has any. I have absolutely no idea. But if we're gonna rate it, it's good. We'll let you know, Chad. Thank you very much to everybody for hanging out with us tonight. We do have some stuff tomorrow, like Majora's Mask Rando Tournament, winners bracket round 5. Interesting. 2 in CS as well in CSR, and the Zelda 2 Randomizer weekly race. Hopefully it happens this time. And on Wednesday we have the next Spoiler Tournament race, Gymnast versus Crane, on Wednesday at 4:50 p.m. If y'all want to catch that, that should be here on ZeldaSpeedRuns. And with that, we should be off. Thank you very much, and have a great night.
We'll see you later. GG.
GG's.